Hi, there's a whole world full of exotic food out there, and tonight we're going to learn some of the planet's best recipes. First, a mouth-watering Jamaican stew. I learned to cook this up when I was travelling through the Caribbean, and it went down an absolute treat every single time. Now this is going to be really easy to make because you just need a few simple ingredients that everyone's got in their cupboards. Firstly, some finely sliced onion. Love the sound of the sizzle. You're going to need just a touch of this spicy green chilli. You're going to need some chopped garlic, which is perfect for those winter colds, incidentally. A pinch of thyme, excuse the fingers. You're going to need some sautéed tomato, but most importantly, you're going to need some tender, high-grade beef. Now you're going to need a bolt gun or a mallet. You're going to need a skinning knife. You're going to need a hoist, and you're going to need an electric stimulator. Lead the cows up the ramp. Hit the cow with the bolt gun. Let the cow roll out of the knocking box. Pull up the cow with the chain and pulley. Attach an electric stimulator to the cow for further bleeding. Gut the cow! Finally, cut the meat down for easy eating. Now add the beef to the hot pan, lightly stirring until it's brown on all sides. Put in the tomato. Add the sautéed chilli, garlic and thyme. Stir. And 7 minutes later, there you are, a taste of Jamaica. Isn't that delicious? Because with food you often have to gloss over reality just to make it edible, it all comes down to a question of marketing. And luckily for the food giants, when it comes to marketing, I've got some great ideas. Okay, we're just about to go into Craft and we're going to see if we can hook up some sort of marketing meeting with their marketing manager, Andrew Phillips.
All right, John, just take a seat, please.
I waited around for about 20 minutes. I was particularly impressed with their well-lit glass cabinet. Their ideas were good, but good is the enemy of great. Hello, how are you? I think it's John Safran. Okay, could we make an appointment then? SA1FRAN. Oh, that'd be excellent because it would be literally 5 minutes of his time. Thanks a lot. Okay, we've arranged a meeting, so we'll be back here very soon. I actually thought they were going to ring me back as they promised. How naive I was. Kraft never did get back to us by phone, but by letter they very politely told us to go f*** ourselves. So we've actually set up a boardroom table here outside Kraft headquarters, and I'm going to see if I can get any employees to come to our marketing meeting. They do work for Kraft.
Yeah.
You do, because this is what I like to refer to as a win-win situation. These are your regular cheese sticks, okay?
Yeah.
Your regular run-of-the-mill Kraft cheese sticks, and they're fine. The 6 to 12 demographic loves them. Big seller. The problem is the kids leave primary school and they want nothing more to do with them because they see them as a bit childish, right? So you've lost a big market and that's lost profits. So what I've come up with here is the Kraft Philip Morris pack, where you have 5 cheese sticks and 1 Marlboro cigarette. So by the time they're off the cheese, they're weaned onto the tobacco and you haven't lost a market, you haven't lost any profits. It's great. Another little value-added promotion. The Kraft Cheddar Triangles, famous, everyone loves them. A little bonus. Once you finish eating the cheese, bonus ashtray. It's fantastic. Oh, Rolls Royce, that looks good. Would you like to see our great marketing ideas? Oh, we tried to speak to Andrew Phillips and we're doing some cross promotions. We've repackaged Kraft singles as Kraft rollies because there's a big market there. And what happens is, take out the slice of cheddar, roll in the tobacco, smoke it up, and there you have it.
There you have it. You got a cheese cigar. Well, I do promotional packing for them.
Oh, really? Promotion? You do the promotional packaging for Kraft?
We think of a way of putting special things into containers and that sort of thing.
Wow, so this is a special thing, so this is good. So you like this?
Oh yeah, I like the idea. I mean, I love the idea of following on for kids when they leave kindergarten and keep going, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know about cigarettes, but they're owned by Philip Morris, so maybe there's a good flow on there.
After this positive feedback, there was only one place to go. I headed for the well-lit glass cabinet in Kraft Reception. Herbalist and author Harold W. Tsitsi is another advocate for bypassing food giants and getting back to organic consumption, even to the extent of researching and promoting the benefits of drinking your own urine. I'm a kind of dumb humanities student, so I don't know anything about this, but like some of my friends did sciences, and they asked me to ask you this. If urine's so beneficial, how come the body's trying to get rid of it?
Yeah, that's why is rainwater so good in so recycled sewer, you know? So, in urine is filtered blood, nothing else. And for example, for psoriasis in Germany is the equivalent of Medicare, what is called in Germany AOK, pays for urine therapy when a doctor does it. They takes the urine with a syringe out of the bladder and inject it back into your body. Approximately 5 million people in Germany have every day this 200 ml champagne glass of urine every morning. We had a conference in Peru 1.5 years ago, and one talked about urine therapy, and we had a lot of people, no, don't talk about urine therapy. Some women started vomiting and so on. But the first time that I took it internally was when I crawled to a toilet. And I was so sick from food poisoning, vomiting, and the other side. And I said, and I was on a lecture trip, and I said, the first thing what comes next is urine. And after 20 minutes, I slept and did my work, continued my tour.
Okay, I'm convinced. I reckon we should do it.
Yeah, okay, why not? Cheers.
L'chaim.
Gesundheit. What's wrong with you?
No. I will do it. No, don't worry about it.
Tastes good. It's only in your mind. Think about.
Oh my God!
It's only up here in your mind.
It's not up there in my mind. I'm telling you. I don't know what I don't know what I drank last night. How come you had so much little? I've got a whole thing here. I could have done it if I had as little as that in there. Stop trying to be a hero. So what did it taste like? Well, mine was quite sour and horrible. But I'd eaten a curry the night before, so that probably affected the taste. Interestingly, though, it was still better on the palate than a Dr. Pepper. We've set up a stall here in the Burke Street Mall. We're going to see how many people we can get to sign a petition asking the Australian government to stop the sheep slaughter. Sheep are cute and fluffy, so surely it wouldn't be too hard to muster up some sympathy, especially with our horrific photos and fact sheets.
Excuse me, we want people to stop eating sheep for food.
We're asking that you sign a petition to send to
What
the
are you going to
government.
have if you don't kill a sheep?
And we'd like people to sign a petition being sent to the Australian government to stop them allowing 28 million sheep to be slaughtered just so we can eat.
Yeah.
I'm sort of sorry to see this on display because when you think of human beings being murdered every day and you're here wasting your time defending animals.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Really? You don't think we should stop
I'm a
killing
farmer.
sheep for food?
I'm a farmer.
I quite like lamb, so...
Okay.
So what's the problem? That when they get on the ship,
No,
No,
it's
they're
just
killed
to
here
stop
before
them
they
being
go.
slaughtered, basically. It's to stop people eating lamb.
stop people eating lamb
Yeah.
in the first place?
Yeah.
No, I don't really agree with that.
Oh, you should get your priorities right.
I think we're quite happy with the priorities
No,
because I
you-
think
you're wrong. Your
I think
priorities
very
wrong.
few people
You're
actually
wrong.
think
You're
about
wrong.
the
We as people, as human beings, there's so many other things in the world going on. I think we should focus ourselves on those areas, but not particularly on sheep.
No,
Would you like to sign it?
No?
Definitely not. I enjoy my piece of lamb.
I swear.
Well, you should be here defending human beings. You're a human being. You're not a sheep.
Okay, after an hour of hard petitioning, we've managed to muster up 23 signatures. This clearly wasn't working. If we were going to kickstart this petition, we we're going to have to make a few changes around here. Out with the low-interest sheep, and in with a fluffy dog poster that we found in the ABC props department. Besides that, the facts and horrific photos are exactly the same.
Yeah, they're slaughtering these puppies every day, farming them, eating them. Awful.
By the way, this is totally made up. I have no idea whether they eat dogs in Burma or not. I don't think Burma's even called Burma anymore. Almost straight away, we realised we were on a winner.
They're beautiful bloody dogs.
Well, they're eating them for dinner in Burma. So if you'd like to sign the petition, we'll be sending it to the Burmese government.
By all means, yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, but they've got better uses than fucking killing them, isn't it? Like that, hanging them up like that. What are they doing, eating them or something?
I've seen faces of death, and I watched the Asians chop up a puppy.
I was living in China. They have them in cages in front of the restaurants.
And the little kids are laughing and going, thinking it was really funny. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, it's disgusting because I used to have a dog. It died about a year ago.
That's disgusting. I've never heard of such a thing, actually. Did you say you worked in a butcher's?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I don't like to. I work with meat all day and...
But that's more disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Killed
Well,
for
I
food.
think it's a disgrace.
I hope, you can do something about it because it's just terrible.
Do you mind if we interrupt?
Not even this gentleman.
So you're signing this, what's this petition about?
Yes, well, the lady just explained to me, yes, and I don't agree one little bit.
About killing all those dogs.
Well, I've got one of the semi dog, and I've had it for about 5 years, and they're most wonderful dogs, especially with my kids. They're beautiful, they are, absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's sad. That is absolutely disgraceful.
Well, what about eating, like, do you eat meat?
Yes, I do, sir.
So what's the difference?
Are you serious?
Yeah, well,
What?
relatively serious. What's the difference
Well,
between that?
would you kill a dog like that to eat it? Would you?
Huh? Oh, I'd find it hard because it's kind of cute. It'd give that little yelping sounds and
Well,
stuff
you
like
just
that.
asked me a question. What's the difference between eating that and meat?
Yeah, well, wouldn't killing a sheep be pretty awful too?
Oh, mate, you're talking. Oh, come on. Is he with you?
I can't stand killing cute animals.
I thought, if you eat cow or you eat sheep, what's wrong with eating dog or something else? Really, this is misleading people.
You know, when you say about people liking lamb chops like I do, they eat dogs in those countries. It's a cultural thing, and Pauline Hanson might be right. Some of these foreigners have revolting habits and wouldn't fit into our way of life. They might come over here and eat our dogs. Maybe they should stay where they are.
We nearly got busted when a genuine member of Animal Liberation approached us.
Vegetarian Society, and I've never heard of you.
No, we're fairly new. We're probably about 3-4 months old.
All right, and who's like your president or whatever?
Judy is.
Okay.
Judy's our president.
What's your surname? double crossing.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I'm from Animal Live. And,
Oh,
yeah, and I've never
right.
heard of you before.
Oh, no, we're just
And
a new organisation.
Yeah, I raced past before and I was on my way back to sign it. So what is it anyway? I've never...
I'll just go into the next version, but you can explain it, or do you want to give the literature?
It's to stop the Burmese government from killing dogs for export and
Yeah.
for food.
Any sort of dog? Or?
Any sort of dog, like domestic dogs, everything, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, our time's up. In exactly the same amount of time, we got 192 signatures. That's nearly 10 times as much as we got for the sheep.
I'll yell out when there's a tram.
Well, we've spent 2 solid hours on this research project into food and culture, and the results speak for themselves. Asians are barbaric animal killers. It's estimated that the global food industry is worth around $325 billion a year. From farming to franchising, there are a few ways you can cash in on this lucrative industry. Here's something a girl at work taught me.
Oh, g'day, is this, I can't believe it's not butter? I bought some, and with all due respect, I can't believe I didn't get my stomach pumped because there was like a hair in it, like a long black hair, and like no one in my household has long black hair. I got it from a supermarket in Edgecliff. I think it was Franklin's. My name's Con. I bought a can of Pepsi like earlier this morning from a milk bar, and I went to open it and the metal tag just ripped off and I couldn't open it. And I went back to the milk bar and kind of told them this, and they were kind of like saying, you know, not our problem and stuff like that. It's like, why would I intentionally try to snap off a tag on a Coke can? And he's just screaming at me in the shop. And now I've got a can of Coke and I can't get into it. Oh, g'day, is this who I ring to complain about Gollywog biscuits? Is this where I'd complain if I had a complaint about Wheat Bix? Yeah, don't you think it's a bit kind of insensitive, like calling biscuits Gollywog biscuits? 26 of the 8th, 98. Like, I just grabbed them off the shelf, I bought them, and I don't know why, I just thought they were like teddy bear biscuits because I didn't like look that hard. I just saw the Arnott's label and grabbed them off, and then I get home and like my sister's boyfriend's black, and suddenly I'm serving these Gollywog biscuits and like everyone's getting up in arms at me and screaming at me and saying, why are you so racist? I don't know, it's meant to be like kosher for Pesach, and what happens when it's open, I don't know, whether like a pig's walked on it or something like that. I've always bought it before. I didn't touch this because I'm quite kosher. Oh, g'day, is this Kraft mayonnaise? When I opened it and I squeezed it, like the bottom burst out of it and squeezed all on me. It was kind of Three Stooges-esque. My name's Con. Well, I don't know, can you just send me something?
A week later, the $325 billion food industry is worth $28 less.
The animals that normally I shoot to eat are rabbits, kangaroos, small wild pigs. I have shot wild deer and wild ducks. It is a more honest way of doing it. And doing it that way, the food's not taken in bulk and left in pens standing for hours in the sun or the cold before it's killed. It's a good, clean kill, and if you're normally a good hunter, if he's any good and worth his merit, he doesn't go out and shoot. He just shoots what he wants to eat. You know inwardly yourself that there are no chemicals enhanced in the food, which they use quite often in commercial food to fatten and to grow the actual birds and the animals. I mean, foxes eat rabbits, birds eat worms and insects, everything eats something else. So it's just the actual life chain that we're just sort of carrying on, I suppose.
Back to the caveman.
Like a lot of people think hunting's particularly cruel.
Well, depending on how it's done, there are many ways. I mean, if a person is a crack shot using a high-powered rifle, you normally go for a headshot, and that's instantaneous.
So you think you're pretty tough now, but, you know, would you be so tough if the ducks had guns too?
I reckon we would.
Yes.
I wanted to test out their claim, so I got some paintball guns and headed out with Alan, Ted and a fellow duck I chose totally at random.